Welcome to this week's episode of Orangeline. I'm Leslie Gill.
And I'm Cyrus Oliver. This week we're going to take a look at the senior capstones. Also we'll have What's Been a Baker with Chris Campbell talking about parties. That's just to name a few.
But first we're going to send it out into the field with Tricia Shelton to cover the career fair.
No secret that many Baker students are stressed and overloaded, especially those nearing the end of their senior year. The Career Development Center tried its best to help those students out by hosting the second annual Alumni Career Fair. Baker alums came back to campus to talk to current students about what they are doing now. From the most glamorous jobs.
I work for a marketing agency that deals with the movie studios, and we promote feature films into the theater circuits through advertising vehicles like popcorn bags, drink cups, on-screen advertising, box office handouts, and things like that.
To some of the least.
The supervisor for Johnson County Juvenile Court Services, which is basically juvenile probation.
Some students were even able to network and set up internships or potential jobs for this summer.
Yeah, we're just meeting with students and handing out information. We've had a lot of questions from students about possible internships and programs that we might offer, mentoring or interns. And we do both of those in our office, and we can do juvenile probation or adult probation depending on what the interest is. We do summer internships, we can do interterm. We just had a Baker student do an interterm with us in the juvenile unit, so internships are always a possibility.
Students say the experience was helpful to them in their future careers.
Definitely. It was nice to talk to someone who'd already gone through everything and come from Baker.
But if you miss the Alumni Fair, the Career Development Center is always available to help students set up internships or even jobs. Tricia Shelton, KNBU TV.
Thanks, Tricia. And now we go to this week's question of the week.
Which is, how much does senioritis affect our seniors?
I'm guessing a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely. I have probably the worst case of senioritis that I know out of anybody. After I got my cap and gown, I'm done. I don't really feel like doing anything. Severe procrastination and DVD watching.
Actually, I'm really not, because I'm just trying to get what I have to get done right now, and then when it's all over, I'll be glad. But I'm just trying to concentrate on like homework this week and then go on from there. But I know if I slack off and then if I don't do what I have to do, then I don't want to like screw up my chances later.
Oh, definitely, very much so. Everything seems to be happening all at once, and it's really hard to balance homework and planning for after graduation. Well, I seem to be putting everything off until right before it's due. I've had to pull a couple of pretty much all-nighters, especially for senior sem. I've been really bad about that. Big projects are sneaking up on me.
You're just not really wanting to do a lot of schoolwork, you know, head off in the clouds when you're in class, different things like that. Can't wait to get out of class.
I'm definitely suffering from senioritis. I think for me, I don't have any big tests this semester. I just have papers, and so I can kind of put them off and not worry about them. So coming up, I have like 3 big papers to write, and so I've been putting them off like nobody's business. Especially now, like it's sunny outside, so I want to be outside and not do homework.
For this week's Fraternity Cribs, our own Chris Campbell went to take a look at Zeta Chi. Here's what he found out.
Welcome to this week's edition of Fraternity Cribs. I'm Chris Campbell, standing outside Zeta Chi. We're going to go inside and check it out. Alright, I'm now in the Zeta Chi house, and I'm joined by Kyle Jones. Kyle?
How you doing, Chris?
How you doing?
Doing good.
Thanks for having us over. Tell us a little about the house.
As you walked in, if you noticed, we had our 2 seals. We can show that at the end. But right now, we're in our formal front room. As you can see, we have our founders, we have our crest, all our composites and everything. And right over here is actually our house mom apartment. We're one of the only houses that actually have a house mom. Most houses have a house dad or a 5th-year senior. And we're lucky enough to have her live with us. So
okay.
This is our front room. We just have some formal meetings with the trustees, and we just hang out in here.
Okay.
Party, so.
Well, where are we headed next?
Right now, we're going to head up to Pit House, which is at the top of the house, and then Country Club for some rooms to show you. So.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. So right now, we're in our area of the house which we call Country Club. Back in the day, this used to be a storage area. And so we fixed up into the living quarters we have now, which have 4 rooms and our bathroom right here.
Okay.
Historical factor, Taft lived in that room right now. And as you can see from these two rooms, these are both identical in sizes, but completely different in style. So just go on in and take a look around.
Let's check it out.
Right now, we're just going to enter Greg Rogers' room.
Hey Greg. Hey guys, how you doing?
How you doing, buddy?
Good to see ya.
Tell us a little about your room, man.
Oh, let's see. We've got, I forget exactly what posters I've got, but we've also got the founders. Not our founders, but they are older members of the house that you'll see. This room is also called Lighthouse Room. You'll see some of the lighthouse pictures here. And you'll see a handicapped sign, just kind of as a humorous joke.
Okay.
And you'll see the American flag. We've also got some inspirational athletic posters.
Alright, so right now we're going to head upstairs to the top of the house, which we like to call penthouse, and show you the largest room in the house.
Let's do it.
So this is our largest room in the house. It's called Fire Escape. As you can see, we have a fire escape door. So you can go downstairs. Single room. As you can see, it's orange. Just lots of randomness and collections of the people. Closets, normal size of a guest in your room. So, but this is just a typical room some people have right now. So.
Okay. All right, Kyle, where are we headed to next?
All right, right now we just showed you the old part of the house, and now we're going to take you to where the new part of the house starts off, where they remodeled. So let's go.
Let's do it. Okay, what's this room all about?
This room is called Polar Bear. It was a sleeping porch when this was actually the old part of the house. As you can tell, that part's shingled, and this is just built on. And a plunge glass back in the day painted it. It's supposed to be crimson and gold. But we have our Halloween party up in here and good times and watch football games on the big screen. So
cool. All right, Kyle, where are we headed to next?
All right, now we're gonna go through the door, new part of the house, to third floor.
Let's do it.
Alright, so this is our good friend Adam's room right now, so we're gonna go in here and check it out.
Here is my palace. My palace. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. We're checking out the Boston-Cleveland game. 4-2 Cleveland. They're going down. Big Pappy's up right now. But right here, this was, don't tell the fine muse about this, but I stole Granny. Don't tell him about that. Yeah, I gotta have two computers, you know, you gotta have your Red Man. What do we have in the refrigerator? Nothing. Movies, you gotta go with Gladiator and Cinderella Man, Russell Crowe's I gotta say, he's my favorite guy ever. You gotta have your Nesquik, a big jug, big stuff. Alright. I don't know what else there is, but...
Kyle, where are we headed to next?
We're gonna go down to second floor and then our pool room.
Okay, let's head down there. So where are we now?
Right now we're in our second floor. This is our main hangout area where, as you can see, we got 4 guys just hanging out, talking, shooting the breeze. Surprised the TV's not on, watching the game or playing a game of some sort. So this is our biggest hangout spot we have right now.
Okay. Alright, well that's it for this week from Zeta Chi. Kyle, thanks for showing us the house. Tune in next week for another Fraternity Cribs.
We're going to be right back after a quick commercial break.